We're live, people. Welcome to National Happy Ask a Stupid Question Day. I'm singly probably the best person, well, to really ask stupid questions, so we'll see if I'm any good at answering stupid questions. Before we actually get any questions from you guys, I'm going to answer two questions that we continually get, and unfortunately, normally I can't answer them the way I'd really like to, so I'm going to answer them the way I'd really like to right now. The first one is, how do I get your award-winning red hot blue glue out of my carpet? So let me answer a question with a question. Why are you gluing on the carpet in the first place? Okay? That's the first part of that. Secondly, good luck, replace the carpet. The next one, okay? The next question is, what do I do? My dog ate some of your Red Hot Blue Glue product, or one of our other products for that matter. Firstly, no FDA label, okay? No FDA label means probably shouldn't eat it in the first place. Just saying. Secondly, I'd probably call my vet. We are not vets here. We are lowly solvent cement manufacturers, amongst other things. Maybe if we were smarter, we would have gone to veterinary school, but that's just us. Anyhow, let's get started with some of your really stupid questions. I'm ready. And waiting. And ready and waiting. Now you're seeing what I'm really good at, which is sitting and doing almost nothing. Just saying. And unlike a lot of other days, there are days you don't want any stupid questions. Today is a day, in fact, we're looking for stupid questions. We get them pretty much every business day of the year. I would expect today to be no different. So when you're ready, I'm ready. Just saying. Maybe I can't see him. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Got one yesterday from Mr. Ethan Bingle. What is glue, bro? I replied to that last night as well. That was my question as well. And actually, as much as we call our Red Hot Blue Glue glue, it is not glue. It is a solvent cement. And a chemical solvent cement, for that matter. A chemical occurrence actually happens. That's what we've got. So anyhow, that's from Mr. Ethan Bingle. Next one from Mr. Bart McCormick. You drinking that stuff now? The reality is, just like with pets, you don't want to drink it. Just saying. And then a comment from Mr. Ted Byrne. Have used and sold Christie's for over 40 years, never a problem. Glue is what we do and have fun doing it. I think he meant to say, have fun doing it. Come join the fun, and on and on and on. So anyhow, they're going to fix that. Clearly I'm not a technical wizard, but what would you expect from a lowly solvent manufacturer? Anyways, I'll give you one more from Mr. Sean. I think it's a him. Matlock, 5-star, best product line available for your adhesive needs. Christie's products are proven, standalone winner. Select no other and drive with the best. That's the kind of stuff we like to hear. That, in fact, was an unpaid endorsement. We've never paid endorsements for that matter. So cool stuff there. let's see what else we got. There's probably some good ones coming in now. Now that the technical experts have done what they do. Uh-oh. Looks like internet porn. Sorry.
Questions on the right. You scroll.
Oh, question on the right. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, we hiring new IT guy. Yeah. What do you think? I mean, I would hope so. Is the red hot blue glue Dodger blue? Did they not clinch? Okay, Vin Scully, 67 or 68 years. Us glue makers, we don't live to be that long. Well, actually, my father, who's 86, is still alive, so I guess we do. However, yeah, it's Dodger blue, of course, and it's actually reflex blue, which is one of our company colors. So, kind of cool stuff there. Oh, Wendy Wolf chimed in. If I spill the red hot blue glue while sitting down, will I be able to get out of my seat? That's a trick question, just in case you're wondering. And it's a trick question because did she or did she not spill it in her seat? See, I'm sharper than you think when it comes to some of this stuff. And the reason she can't get out of her seat is more so because we did, in fact, glue her to the seat. But we used another product. We used this one. This is actually kind of a synthetic rubber type adhesive that's better for gluing people to chairs. Red hot blue glue, that would probably burn a little much. However, if that's what you want to do, it's up to you. And if you didn't spill it on the seat, you wouldn't have to clean it up. Just so, or you wouldn't be glued to the seat. Brian McGuire. I'm not really sure how to answer that one. I'll go on. Brent West, nice job, John. When are we playing golf again? Man, this goes back a few years, doesn't it, dude? My very limited memory, Bahamar. I think we won the tournament down there, didn't we? Anyhow, anytime. Your golf game's probably improved. Mine has not improved. I've limited time to work on it, but it sucks. But I'm really, really good at the 19th hole, just in case you're wondering, as I know you are. And I'm just going to say this. I appreciate the work that you do out in the field. And so, you know, Brent is a licensed plumber down in San Diego on a buddy of mine. So kind of nice that he chimed in. So if you're on this, are you charging the customer or not? Probably are, hopefully. Okay. And Tim Kendall, surprising, really surprising. Nice job at sitting and doing nothing. I see you and are very good at it. Dude, you're sharp. That's all I can say. You have, in fact, caught me at my best, and this is as good as it gets. Typically, I'm not even talking, and typically it's either coffee, water, at work anyways, and yeah, that's what I do. Not much. What else we got? Oh, and a serious question from someone inside our company. Why can't, better take reading lessons, huh? Why can't glue be used? Well, anyways, there's a typo. And why can't it be used for all plastic pipe? Well, there's different types of solvent cements for different types of plastics. Different products work on different things. So that's why. ABS solvent cement for ABS type pipe, PVC solvent cement for PVC solvent cements, and of course we make a multi-purpose that is good for ABS, PVC, and CPVC, not for polyethylene. If we in fact were lucky enough or talented enough to invent a solvent cement for polyethylene, guess what? We'd be doing this on a yacht. We're not though, nor is anyone else for that matter. Is it more fun running the family business or running a restaurant? That's a great question. I think running the family business is probably the most fun and the most rewarding, getting to work with really great people and doing what we do. So that's what I know. And I really don't run a restaurant. I've made a little investment in one, and fortunately it's going really well. So that's good. See what else we got. I'm really, really high on that IT guy one, though, just so you know. Our IT guy is probably watching right now, and he's probably glued to his chair without any solvent cement. Oh, here's one. Well, this is a good one. You know, I would stand, but you wouldn't see me. I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'7". For a lot of you know me, but a lot of you don't. I will answer Mr. Michael Plitka's question. When you stand up, does it rain up there? Typically, that's asked in the form of, hey, how's the weather up there? And my typical response is, it's rainy. But today, in fact, it is not rainy here in sunny Southern California. It was 105 yesterday, and it looks to repeat today. So that's that. This is a great question from Scott Young. Why would someone go to work for Robin Tech Pipe? Robin Tech Pipe was a company from years ago that went bankrupt. They were headquartered in Texas. My father, in fact, worked for Robin Tech Pipe, and it probably had to do with all the after-hours activities and that type stuff. It was more of a frat house than a pipe company, to be clear. They, in fact, also had tickets to they had baseball tickets, and our family was fortunate enough to go to a lot of baseball games. And let's face it, it also gave us a start in doing what we do today, which is we're lowly glue makers. Anyhow, that's my answer. And the fact that you're pretty much unemployable anywhere else, or he was at the time. And a question, another serious one from Miss Laura Poston. What does VOC mean? Who knows? No, it stands for volatile organic compound, which is a measurement of how much solvent actually gets into the atmosphere when you open a can of solvent cement. Beyond that, and we have to maintain certain limits and different limits for primers, for glues, for all different, for adhesives, and we pride ourselves on staying really, really compliant on that front. Serious answer for a very serious question. Mr. Mark Peoples, are you the black sheep or the white sheep of the family? I'm not sure how to answer that. I'm probably middle of the pack, realistically. We pretty much got all colors under the rainbow, and it's good that way. Here's a good one. Would you give a homeless person CPR if they were dying? I don't know any strippers that are homeless. That's all I can say. Anyways, I probably shouldn't have said that, but you know what? There you go. That's how I would have answered it if someone would have called. So, another reflux or reflex. I believe it's reflex. Okay. See what else we got here. Brian McGuire. If I shave my yellow lab like a lion, will it have more street creed? Isn't that what you do? I mean, I would certainly hope so. However, if it were me, I'd trade the lab and I'd get a chow. I'd shave the body of it, and it would look like a lion. I'd probably take it into Walmart, and of course, I'd film the whole thing. Mr. Kevin Rowe, licensed contractor. Did you know that blue is a primary color, therefore cannot be made by combining two separate colors? I, in fact, did not know that, but I didn't know this was stump on death. It was asked the question day, and that's actually a pretty good question. So, anyhow, yeah, I didn't know that, and yeah, and we actually do use 2 different dyes to make ours, so it's kind of a little more purplish in color than straight reflex blue, and we're very proud of it because it is unique, and on and on. From Miss Courtney Buge, how about a line of hot pink glue? We'll make it any color you want. However, we'd like, on this one, we'd like a prepaid order first, because we're thinking the demand's not going to be that great. It could be. I could be wrong. But, yeah. And that goes right to the fact that if you have money to spend, we'll figure out a way for you to spend it. Do you have a product for above ground installation? I'm assuming that's solvent cement, legitimate question. In fact, we have both UV stabilized and non-UV stabilized solvent cements. Our red hot blue glue, in fact, is UV stabilized, so the blue stays on the pipe and fittings. You can see it for a long period of time. Our Turf Pro product, which is another very good solvent cement, it in fact does fade to clear, so we can't see how sloppy, I won't say bad, but how sloppy a job the contractor has done. And let's face it, it could additionally be one of us. I'm not known for being the cleanest when it comes to making solvent cement joints. I know, big shock. What was your favorite summer job as a kid? Probably glue sniffer. Yeah, growing up, I mean, you either make it or you test it, and I was a pretty good tester. That's why we have professionals make it. And I did pretty much everything. I mean, I've done, you know, I sold Vans tennis shoes back when they were cool and before they cool, and where they were now age myself when they were $11 and tax was 6%. That'd be $11.66. That's why I've got the job I've got today, because I'm good at math. Well, actually, I'm just better than the rest of them at math. Doesn't really make me good at it, though. Can you slam dunk a basketball? So this is a really cool question, because I did it once, and I was in the gym yesterday that I did it at, which would have been our local high school. Is your glue organic? Why? That's my question, is why. The solvents are all organic occurring solvents. PVC is not necessarily organic, but I will tell you this, and I've made a couple comments regarding eating it or sniffing it or any of that type of stuff. I wouldn't do it, either one of those. Much like paint at the local hardware store, as much as it may be safe and all that stuff, I wouldn't make a protein shake out of it. Julie Hanger, have you ever thought about a company party in Vegas?
Woohoo!
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Historically, I thought I did some of my best work in Vegas. However, I'm not sure today. And unless the party was first thing in the morning, I'd probably be off the tracks pretty quick. So those of you that know me, that's the reality of it. And but I like the idea. So I love Vegas, for that matter. I just don't get to go that often. I got too much of a leash on, or commitments, as my wife would like to call them. It's a leash. Let's see what else we got here. Trying to make eye contact as much as I can, just so you know. Trying anyways. Pretty shy. I still love that slam dunk a basketball question. Yeah, so I was at a volleyball game. Same gym. I even pointed the basket out to my wife. I did it once. That was pretty much the end of my basketball career. That's why I make glue, amongst other things. Let's see what else we got here. I don't see any more. Probably missing something here. Okay. Let's see here. Tim Kendall. We used to have a company called Reflex Technology, long gone now. Maybe we should have got into solvents. We were thinking maybe we shouldn't have got into solvents, but when we created such a good one, we decided to stick with it. Oh, and that brings up another great point. 40-year anniversary for Red Hot Blue Glue. You'll see special packaging and a lot of cool stuff coming out surrounding that, so stay tuned. And to be clear, at this point, a number of us, well, not a number of us, everyone, really just me, is basically unemployable anywhere else. So, yeah, we're happy we did it. Are you a good dancer? From Johnny, California. Really? Really? How many times have we slow danced? I mean, come on. Of course I'm a good dancer, you know, got to have an ego. Good dancer in Vegas. Yeah, I've seen some good oh, that wasn't the question. Let me answer it anyways. Yeah, I've seen some good dancers in Vegas. And really, I'm not a good dancer. You can ask my wife. I'm as good a dancer as I am a basketball player. And both of those skills left me probably 40 years ago at this point. I know I look a lot younger. All right. What else we have here? Any more questions? Any more good questions? Bad questions? Let me see if they show up on here. There's got to be. I know there's, based on the people I know and hang out with, there's got to be at least one more, two more really. Otherwise, I'm feeling like I came out of this pretty unscathed, well, close to unscathed. And we know the fact is that that's not the case. Oh, yeah, Laura chimed in here. What goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. But of course. Otherwise, we'd all be really way worse off. Maybe not all of us. I probably would be. Don't see any other questions coming up.
Take a look at this. Good question there.
Oh, here we go. Now I'm feeling like most of the people in our company, they've all got two computer screens and act like they're doing something, and it's usually sports on one and porn on the other. Me, I've only got one computer screen, and it's usually neither of those things, which kind of sucks. So anyhow, let's see what we got here. Kevin Rowe, can I borrow your car for an hour? You can have it. You can have it. There's my friend Jeff Gagnon on there. When are you coming to dinner? He owns a restaurant in Orange, and this is how he got the job as well, because it's called Jeffrey's Place, or Jeffrey's Amazing Food and stuff like that. So he got the job because he had the right first name. I got the job because I had the right last name, just so you know. And I'll certainly give his restaurant a plug because it is fabulous food, and he's a hell of a nice guy. So thank you for that. Katrina Smorek, why did you choose to call it Red Hot Blue Glue? Well, that task fell to my father, and it was probably one of the smartest, dumbest early on things that he did, because it's stuck. And even though it's technically not a glue, like I said earlier, it's a solvent cement. The name has stuck, and it's probably single. In fact, not probably. I'm not even going to go out on a limb. It's singly the best solvent cement product on the market, and it's got the highest name recognition of any other solvent cement on the market. And I'm lucky to be the steward of it. Until probably our board sees this, and then, well, my job will probably be open. Wendy Wolf. Who is your favorite sibling? That's a tough one. I don't like any of them. I love them all. Yeah. Oh, and from Mr. Bill Blonchek, let's see what socks you have on today. This is such a disappointment. I've known Bill for a long time, and usually we have a sock contest. And I've actually gone so far as to bought a pair of socks for this cat and sent them to him. Actually, they sent me 2 pairs of the same thing, so I sent him one, and he now knows that. But I've just got black socks on today, so I'm sorry to disappoint. Thank God she didn't have the formula for Coke, too, huh? I'm going to go back on your favorite sibling. 1 or 2 of them, or maybe even all 4 of them, I think that's how many I have, they may be watching this, so, first one to buy me lunch. How's that? Okay, let's see here. Not seeing, I think I answered all those. Hopefully to your satisfaction. Certainly the best of my ability. Limited ability, as you can tell.